What's going on, YouTube? Back with another video for you guys. And today I want to talk about the World Cup. I want to talk about community. Sorry if I sound out of breath. I'm on the bike. It's hot out here in Florida. But it was beautiful. My heart was busting with joy. I saw so many nationalities come here. You know, you had the Scottish people, you had the Dutch, you had Norway, you had Congo, Saudi Arabia. You know, you just had everyone. Ecuador, Mexico, Haiti, Morocco. Oh, it was so much people. You had Argentina, Brazil. Man, there was so much countries that just came here and were just showing so much love to people. You know, you had the Japanese in Dallas. That was pretty dope to watch Japanese people get out their shell. But it was just awesome. And I really came here to just tell you guys that it's all about community, guys. Like, really, it's about community. We love each other. We have more in common than we think. You know, there's a lot of people trying to make it into a politician debate of like, oh, it was the right or it was the left that made the foreigners come here and enjoy. That's not true at all. Keep the politics out of it. It was everybody, because a lot of non-American people who came here, if you go on TikTok or Instagram, especially on Instagram, you will see videos of them apologizing, and you will see videos of them saying, man, they were lied to. A lot of them, especially in the UK, you know, Scotland and stuff like that, and other places, they were like, I didn't know America was so big. I didn't know America was so friendly. I didn't know that we had so much freedom. I seen this one girl, she said a lot of the medication in like Australia, you couldn't even get the medication there without a prescription. So she said America had so much freedom that, you know, we take it for granted. You know, and I know I haven't made a patriotic video in a long time. I love America, but there is still some flaws because I live here. But it was just so cool to see them come here and show us so much love. And they made me see America in a different way. They make me actually be more proud to be American, you know, because I was like, wow, you know, I complain about the money a lot here. Like, oh, you know, you have to really hustle and struggle to get some money. But they came here, they weren't complaining about the money. They were just like, they're glad to have so much freedom and so much kindness, and people actually talk to you. There's one guy, I'm following him on, like I'm seeing his videos on TikTok, and I think he said like just people saying hello to him, because where he come from in the UK, people don't say hello like with a smile on their face. And I think he's traveling in the South right now. But just to see other people leave their country, come here and get happy and get excited and jittery over somebody saying hello, good morning, how are you? That's awesome to me. Like, I really feel so proud as an American that we have people seeing us from a different perspective, because a lot of people, they just went off politics, you know, black, you're white, you're Hispanic, you're Asian, you're Indian, you're Middle Eastern, you're Native. We are really the same, everybody. Like, honestly, we are really, really the same. We all bleed the same, the red color. You know, we all use the bathroom, we all dance, we all eat good food, we all have family that we love, or somebody that, you know, we've fallen in love with. We're all human, man. So to say you're better than another human being, or, you know, oh, that culture is less than our culture, that's a lie. Because I've seen a lot of people out there dancing. For example, one of my favorite videos I've seen with the Moroccans and Haitians, they were dancing. That was awesome to see that, you know. And I think Morocco beat Haiti, and the Haitians out there, they were still dancing with them. And I seen the Moroccans chanting on Haiti. They said, Haiti, Haiti. You see what I mean? So don't get it confused, man. We all love each other. You know, I seen videos of the Scottish. They were dancing with the Brazilians. You know, the Scottish had their bagpipes, and they were doing the little bagpipe music. And you saw the Brazilians doing their little dance, shaking their heads and stuff. It was amazing. You know, it was awesome. It was really awesome. I seen who was it? It was Switzerland and was it Qatar? I think they were in San Fran in California. They were dancing together. And then, you know, you had the DJ. The DJ was a black guy, black American. So everybody just came together, and it was just like, it doesn't matter where you come from. I'm telling you, whether you're from Africa, Middle East, South America, Australia, Asia, North America, you know, we are one. We are the human race. And I know a lot of racist people are not going to get that, but you need to get that in your head. We are really one group of people on this earth. That's how God, and yes, I love God, I believe in God. He put us on this earth so we can love each other, not to hate. I love what FIFA, aka the World Cup, what soccer, football, whatever you want to call this, I love what it did to the world, not just America. I'm not going to go all the way down there. I'm about to make a U-turn. I just love it. It's like warming my heart. I love to see people get together. It's just the best feeling in the entire world. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care who you are. You could be male, female, you could be black, white, gay, straight, I don't care. It's just lovely to see people get together and not fight each other for once, especially here in America. Like I'm seeing like the Vikings, the Norway people, they're doing the road thing. You have other people embracing other people's cultures, and you don't have to be even part of that race. You could be a completely different race. You know what I mean? And people are still getting together. I'm seeing smaller countries finally get their shine. Cape Verde, and I've seen the other countries start with a C, is in the Caribbean. Just smaller countries are getting love, and I witnessed a lot, like even the Bosnians. I know the Bosnians were in Inglewood. Shout out to all the Bosnians watching this. Even them, they were walking around, the neighborhood and showing love. And I saw one of them had a flag with a, I'm guessing he was Black American, and they was, screaming Bosnia and, shout out to the country, repping their country. That's just amazing. Like, who would have thought, 30,000 Bosnians would just come out of nowhere and, just have a good old time in America. You know what I mean? And they're walking through neighborhoods that people will say, oh, it's dangerous. It's not dangerous. They're having a good time. They're showing love. Everyone's enjoying themselves. You know what I mean? You had, I know it's not America, but you had the Koreans in Mexico. They were having a good old time. They were, throwing the Koreans in the air, and they were switching jerseys. The Japanese was out there too, and just having a lovely time. Like, you guys got to really research these videos. They're all over, guys. I watched easily 200 videos. I mean, some videos had 1 million views, some videos only had 2,000 views. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to see positivity. I've been liking all those videos, and I've been interested in those videos because that's what I like. That's what I want to see. And it's just love, guys. Like, I don't know. I just like seeing people love each other in a good, positive way. You had this one video. Oh my goodness. I don't know where this kid was from, but this Hispanic kid, and it was like this white kid, I think. And they were hugging each other, like they were dancing. Little kids. Just the music was playing. Then they start dancing together. And it's like everyone can get along. I see elderlies get along. I see the adults, like the middle-aged people, get along. Teenagers, little kids. Everybody's just getting along. I love community. I wish America was more like this. Like, I wish, and that's another thing too. America, we didn't even plan for this. A lot of people didn't even know about the World Cup. A lot of people don't even care about the World Cup in America. We just literally was just like, all right, they're coming, cool. And then when they came and everyone started, getting together and dancing, it was like, oh my goodness, like what happened? Like, example, in Boston, no one really expected the Scots to go out there and have a good old time and put cones on the heads on statues and stuff like that. They just did it, and I love it. Shout out to all the Scottish people. I love you. You people are crazy, but you people are amazing. I love it. Love the energy, And people are traveling all over. I seen this one story too, video. This guy from Saudi Arabia, he was in the South. I forgot what state, but he met a family, white American. And the reason why I keep saying the races of these people, so you guys can paint a picture, but he went with them and went to go cut grass with them and do some, yard work. And they were just sharing each other cultures, you know what I mean? Hello. And when they were sharing each other cultures, they were just having a good old time. And that's just amazing. Like, a dude all the way from Saudi Arabia came to the south of America and just had a good old time with a family that didn't even know him, invite him in the house and everything. You know what I mean? That's the America. That's how we need to treat each other. Like, not just foreigners, we need to treat each other like that. I'm sick of this whole, black man, white man thing. Oh, this whole illegal alien crap. I'm sick of hearing all that. I wish the news would just spread positivity, but they don't want to do that. They want to spread hate because, it brings in more money. Keep people divided. That's what the government want, the U.S. government. They don't want people to love each other because guess what? They won't make any money. You know why? Because war sells. The more you have people hating each other and willing to sign up to the military and go to war and hurt each other, blah, 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 you'll make money when you have more hate in this world. But we don't need that. Get the greed out your heart, people. And remember, we're all human. We're all one. I don't know. This World Cup has wired my brain differently. Like, I look at the world like, oh my goodness, we can really come together. We can really change the world. This generation, we can change it. But I kind of been rambling. I just want to share my happiness, my joy. I'm still in real life, I'm still doing my thing. Thank every single one of y'all for the love and the support, like I said. And guys, remember, do random things in life. Have fun in life. Don't take life so serious. You know what I mean? Enjoy yourself. Breathe. Go for a bike ride. Go for a walk. Try a new activity or sport. That's what I'm doing in life. When I'm not on the internet, like I'm, a lot, that's what I'm doing. I'm having fun. That's, once you change your lifestyle and you just start trying new things, you'll see what I'm talking about. You probably don't understand what I'm saying, but just do something free. Like, this is free. I didn't pay to do this. One quick story before I go. One guy came from Africa, went in the thrift store. He's buying $1 to $5 shirts. I'm going to say it again. He went to a thrift store and bought shirts for $1 to up to $5. And he was so excited because he said back home in Africa, don't know which part he came from, but they don't have that type of stuff for so cheap. You know what I mean? And these shirts were good quality. They weren't like cheap quality. They were just second-handed stuff. All you got to do is wash them, So we are really blessed people. If you live in America, if you breathe in America, I'm still saying, I think all of us as Americans, and this is my point, we should all travel the world. Before you pass away, before you leave this earth, I think everyone, if you can, even if it's Canada, Mexico, Puerto Rico, close countries to us, you should try to travel 5 countries before you leave this earth. So if you're an American, that should be on your bucket list. And I feel like everybody should do that. Once all Americans, or at least half of us, like 170 million Americans, try to travel to 5 different countries, we will see the world in a different place. Our reputation will become even better, because right now we have a good reputation because of the foreigners that came here and gave us a good rating on our country. They gave us a good review, and they love our food. You notice they love our food? I love the food too, as you guys can tell. But that's all I really got to say. God bless you, everybody. Jesus Christ love you. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, stay humble, stay positive. Please stay safe out there, and peace out.